You wake up with a sore throat, a headache, maybe a fever. You open your medicine cabinet and it's empty. No pills, no cough syrup, no antiseptic. What now? Most of us today rely on pharmacy shelves to handle even the smallest health issues. But what if you didn't have access to modern medicine? No electricity, no pills, no labs. Could you still find relief? Could you still heal? Centuries ago, Ottoman physicians didn't have thermometers, x-rays, or ibuprofen, but they had something else, an extraordinary understanding of plants. They knew how to use herbs, roots, oils, and even spices to treat everyday problems. And here's the shocker, many of those techniques still work today. In this video, we're diving into 7 herbal remedies from the Ottoman Empire, real treatments used by real people that you can still use right now in your own home without a prescription. These aren't made-up folktales. They're survival-tested solutions that worked when nothing else was available. So hit that like button, and if you're passionate about living more naturally, sustainably, and wisely, subscribe. This channel is all about what the past can still teach us. Let's begin with the first and perhaps most famous remedy, black seed, or as they called it, torik otu. Ottoman doctors believed black seed could cure almost anything, and modern science is starting to agree. It's been used to reduce inflammation, ease asthma, improve digestion, and even fight infections. In the Ottoman kitchen, black seed oil wasn't just for flavor. It was a daily dose of immunity. Mothers would mix it with honey and warm water for their children. Soldiers carried pouches of it on campaign. If you were coughing, they'd crush the seeds and inhale the scent, a natural decongestant. Today, you can find cold-pressed black seed oil in health food stores. Add a teaspoon to tea or drizzle over salad. It might not be a miracle cure, but it's a solid first line of defense. Now, let's talk about thyme. Wild thyme, garden thyme, whatever you've got growing nearby. In Ottoman medicine, thyme wasn't just a kitchen herb. It was used to treat everything from stomach cramps to respiratory infections. One of their favorite remedies, thyme tea. Boil water, steep a generous handful of dried thyme, add a slice of lemon and a spoon of honey. Drink slowly. It soothes sore throats, calms the gut, and clears the sinuses. This was a go-to remedy for winter illnesses and digestive trouble, something every Ottoman grandmother knew by heart. Modern science confirms it. Thyme contains thymol, a natural antiseptic and antifungal compound. So next time you've got a cold brewing, skip the pill. Brew some history instead. Here's another gem from the Ottoman garden, licorice root. Sweet, earthy, and powerful, Ottoman physicians used licorice root tea to treat ulcers, sore throats, and even liver issues. It coats the throat, reduces coughing, and helps repair the stomach lining. But here's the warning. Licorice is powerful. Too much can affect blood pressure and hormones. The Ottomans knew this. That's why they used it in moderation, often combined with other calming herbs like mallow or fennel. Today, if you buy licorice tea, check the label. You want the real root, not candy-flavored syrup. Brew it gently, don't overdo it, and respect its strength. If you've made it this far, I hope you're realizing something important. Healing doesn't always come in pill form. Sometimes it grows in your backyard. So if you're finding this fascinating, go ahead, hit the like button and help this channel keep ancient knowledge alive. Next on our journey, rosewater. In the Ottoman world, roses weren't just for poetry. Rosewater was a serious medicinal tool. It was used to soothe anxiety, calm the heart, reduce redness in the eyes, even aid digestion. Ottoman women splashed it on their faces in the morning. Doctors prescribed it to cool fevers. It was sprinkled on bedsheets in hospitals to relax patients. It was added to sherbet drinks to lift the mood. And today, rosewater still has anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties. You can use it as a toner, a sleep spray, or even a gentle digestive if added to warm milk. It's gentle, beautiful, and surprisingly effective. Now, let's get a bit bitter, because no good medicine chest is complete without wormwood. Pelin otu. This strong herb was used to stimulate appetite, fight intestinal worms, and treat malaria. Its flavor is intense, almost shocking, but its power is undeniable. Ottoman doctors made tinctures or infused oils with wormwood. Travelers drank it before eating unfamiliar foods to protect their stomachs. It was even burned like incense in plague times, as people believed it could purify the air. Today, wormwood is making a comeback in herbalist circles, especially for digestive health and detoxification. But again, caution is key. This is not a daily tea. It's a once-in-a-while treatment, best used with care and respect. All right, let's shift from bitter to soothing with mallow or ebegumichi. This soft leaf plant was a favorite of Ottoman mothers. It was used in soups, poultices, and teas to calm inflamed tissue. Have a sore throat? Drink mallow tea. Got a skin rash? Make a paste from mallow leaves and apply it directly. Mallow was the go-to anti-inflammatory plant, and it still is, especially for anyone dealing with sensitive skin or digestive issues. It's gentle, safe for kids, and grows wild in many parts of the world. The Ottomans didn't waste a single part of the plant. Even the flowers were dried and added to healing powders. Last but not least, we come to the great equalizer of Ottoman medicine, vinegar. But not just any vinegar. Fermented, raw, unfiltered vinegar. Apple cider was common, grape vinegar even more so. It was used for everything, to clean wounds, reduce fever, preserve herbs, and even fight infections. When a patient had a fever, vinegar cloths were placed on their head. If someone had a cut, it was cleaned with diluted vinegar. They gargled it for sore throats. They mixed it with herbs to make herbal tonics. Today, we've rediscovered some of these uses. Apple cider vinegar is everywhere in wellness circles. But what's amazing is the Ottomans were already using it centuries ago in smarter, safer, and more sustainable ways. Now let's take a moment to reflect. These 7 remedies, black seed, thyme, licorice, rosewater, wormwood, mallow, and vinegar, they weren't just cures. They were part of a mindset, a way of seeing the body and nature as partners, not enemies. Ottoman physicians didn't treat diseases. They treated people. They looked at the whole body, the environment, the emotions, the diet. A headache wasn't just pain, it was imbalance. A cough wasn't just a symptom, it was a sign. And plants weren't just ingredients, they were allies. So what can we learn from this today? First, slow down, pay attention, learn the names of the herbs growing around you. Start a small garden. Learn what your grandmother knew. Brew a cup of thyme tea when your chest feels tight. Add rose water to your routine when you feel stressed. Reach for black seed oil before you reach for the pills. You don't need to give up modern medicine, but you also don't need to ignore the healing power of tradition. Let me ask you, have you ever tried one of these remedies? Do you use natural medicine in your life? Let me know in the comments. Share your stories. This channel isn't just about teaching, it's about building a community that remembers. And if you want more survival wisdom from the past, how people cooked, healed, built, and thrived without electricity or modern machines, subscribe, because we're just getting started. Until next time, breathe deep, sip slow, and remember, healing doesn't always come in a bottle. Sometimes it comes in a leaf.